Hello, check one. Um, yeah, I don't really know how to start a video like this. This is my off day. Um, wasn't planning on making a video, but I just felt like this would be something good to talk about. Um, just for me. Uh, nothing serious is happening, nothing like big or anything like that. It's just I feel like I've constantly been in this place for a while, and I felt like it might as well just be something to talk about, um, just so that like people aren't like worried or thinking anything special is going on. Um, but yeah, depression has definitely been hard this last season. Um, I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about right now with this video. Nothing has been outlined. I literally just decided I was going to start talking about it on camera right now, but I've got to make sure my mic is the right level. Again, this is one of those things where it's like there's never enough things to stop worrying about. Recorded a whole video for a course I'm trying to make, and it's just the mic wasn't set up with the right gain structure, so like the audio was completely unusable. But and that completely shut me down for the day because I was just so crushed that I had recorded this giant long tutorial, brought it to a coffee shop so that I could sit down and work on it and get it done. And yeah, it was just not usable, and it was kind of crushing to like do that. And it's not even that like it was ruined. It was that I felt like I wasted my time. And I think an overall problem that I have or that I struggle with is feeling like I'm wasting time. And I feel like it goes beyond just feeling like I need to be productive, but more like like I need to be a machine almost in order for things to work out. Just because I have so many things that I'm passionate about and things that I want to happen and things that I really wish would happen right now, but um, it's not possible for all of them to happen right now. And so every second I waste is going to be longer until I can get to the things that I want, which is not a healthy way to think about anything. But like an example right now, I'm talking with some artists. I want to get this product up that's like a lo-fi acoustic singer-songwriter deal on my page. And I think it's a good idea. It has potential to be really successful. But what a lot of people don't realize is with offering a service like that, if you want to like make it like kind of more of attractive and just like set it up one time and so you don't have to mess with it, you need to get trials done. You need to get like testimonials and reviews and stuff like that. Which the artists I've been working with to get those reviews have been totally fun to work with, and it's been not a problem. But like you have to set up a landing page, you have to make graphics, and it's like an infinite void of things that you could do. And that's for creativity and business stuff and content. It's really overwhelming to have this thing where like you kind of have to decide how far you're going to go with it. And there is no like cutoff point, if that makes any sense. Like an example would be like right now with content, I feel like I'm so behind on everything. I should be way farther than I should be. Not even in terms of like numbers, but in terms of like what I'm doing and how often I'm doing it and other things I should be doing. Example would be, I just saw a buddy producer of mine say that he's going to be on TikTok tonight, reviewing some friends' songs. And immediately my response is, damn, I'm not doing that. I should be doing that. Why am I not doing that? And that's kind of where my brain is for a long right now, because I've the way that I've kind of separated the kinds of things that I'm making right now, it's like really short form vertical video stuff, which has done really well for me. I've got 14,000 followers on TikTok in, like a couple of years, which is good. And I can repurpose that for Instagram and YouTube Reels. And then there's like photo content stuff, which on Instagram is kind of a bit of a hassle. I have to like make a day for it. And I've been falling behind on that. And then there's like actual YouTube content. And then there's like live streams. And live streams, they take up a long amount of time. And I've tried to get the ball rolling on live streams for a while because I do really want to pursue that because I think that it would be a really fun thing to do like a Doug style, like music producer live streaming thing that's every week. But the problem is like my depression has just like utterly prevented it from happening. And it's been really frustrating because one of the side effects of depression is excess amounts of guilt and shame for no reason. Like there's not a specific reason you're feeling it. It's just you feel guilty and shameful for no reason. And your brain doesn't really realize you're doing that. And so it will try to like attribute it to anything else that's kind of like in your peripheral at that moment. And so my brain will latch on to this excess amount of guilt that I'm not working as hard as I should be. I'm not doing as much as I should be with content. It's like, dude, most people would kill to have the amount of followers you have. Why aren't you doing a live every night? And it's just this endless cycle of feelings. And every person that I've talked to is like, dude, don't even worry about it. You're fine doing what you're doing right now. But it's like a mixture of depression seeping into insecurities mixed with real ambitions that I have. I would love to eventually get to a point where I'm doing a live stream like every other day. I'm doing a YouTube video once a week. I'm doing TikToks. Like I recently had to go down to doing one like 3 times a week, which has kind of worked for me. And Instagram posts every day. My dream would be to get to the point where I'm doing that. The problem is like that's like not even possible with the schedule I have right now. It's not realistic to try to aim for that right now. But there's still that feeling of guilt that I'm not doing it, and knowing that there are people out there that are hungry and that are really passionate about what they do. It almost feels like I'm doing them a disservice because I have all these resources and I'm not using them or stewarding them the way that I should. And again, like I'm just speaking out loud. None of these thoughts I think are legitimate. I think it's just like feelings that are inside me and they don't get put out in the real world enough to make me realize how ridiculous they are. But yeah, like I have all of that content stuff and it's just like there's never a point where it's enough. There's always something else you could be doing. It's like a black hole. You could throw literally everything you have into it and it will still not be satisfied. And when you're in a violent cycle of like feeling like you're not working hard enough and then depression is setting in and you're feeling guilt about not working hard enough, that's like the worst place to be. And that's kind of where that's kind of where I've been for like the past 2 or 3 months. So I've had to like dial back things to where I have a bit more of a manageable schedule. And and even dialing back my schedule, it's like I feel guilty. I feel guilty that I can only have like 3 major things that I need to do a day. I feel like I should be doing more. But like my health started to decline. I had like some weird not seizures, but like weird shakes or things that were happening, like 6 months ago where like my body would just start convulsing and I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. And I would just have to like sit on the couch and pop a pill and just watch Netflix until it went away. And yeah, it was a really scary thing. And my doctor still really didn't know what it was, but chances are it was like anxiety related. And so I'm not that way anymore. And I haven't had any occurrence like that in months, but yeah, it's really, that's the space that I'm in. And it's really not fun. And trying to balance all of this with working for clients that have trusted me with their art and trying to make sure that I don't let them down by just being depressed. And again, excess amounts of guilt. I will then be like, this person, I told them that I would have gotten this song done for them in like 1 month, and it's been several months, and they've been patient. And so feeling guilty of like, oh, I need to get this to them. And but then a day of depression will be really, really bad, and I'll be like incapable of doing anything productive. Like there was one day a couple days ago where I tried to just be productive while I was depressed, and it literally took me 2 hours to bounce down a mix. Like not like mix a song or bounce down stems or anything, but literally just like opening a session and bouncing it and naming it and then sending it to them via email. That took me 2 hours. And today I wouldn't say that I'm really depressed today. Like I have some stuff lined up with some friends, so we're going to be going out, and so I know today will be a good day. But yeah, the problem I have right now is that I have so many ambitions for things I want to do. Like I'm looking at a whiteboard that I have over there, out of frame right now, and it has 4 things that I really want to get done by the end of 2022. And I'm just scared. In transparency, I'm scared. I'm scared that I won't get it done. And how will I react if I don't get them done? It's been a low point this year. I would say it's definitely been a low point. I have been on antidepressants. I've been going to therapy, and those 2 things are like really good, and they've been helpful. But I don't even really have a reason why I made this video other than to just like voice out my thoughts and to let people know where I'm at, because some friends I haven't been perfectly in touch with throughout this time. And I just wanted to let you know, like, it's not like oh, we're not friends anymore. It's just like I've been going through my own shit, and yeah. Next year will be better. And I believe that next year will be better. I feel like the subtle reason for why I made this video is just because I've seen some people post videos about how they've been struggling, and it really helped me. And I know that when I was going through really, really rough patches, it was really helpful to like go on YouTube and not just talk to like doctors who were like clinical about stuff, but they like had, but talking with regular people, or just not even talking to people, just watching their videos of just like, here's what I went through. Here's what I'm going through right now. I don't have answers for any of this, but this is what I'm going through right now. And if you relate to this, just know you're not alone. And I felt like making one of those videos, and yeah, just know that it will get better. And I keep going through my repository in the back of my head to try to say something profound, but nothing's coming up. So maybe that's a sign. Just it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Be kind to yourself.